President-elect Joe Biden is scheduled to receive the Presidential Daily Intelligence Briefing today, his first since his projected win. This comes as turmoil brews between Iran and Israel after Iran's top nuclear scientist was apparently assassinated. Holly Williams has more on what the Biden administration will face in the Middle East.
There's been an outpouring of grief in Iran for nuclear scientist Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, gunned down in an ambush last week. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani blamed Israel for the killing on Saturday, though Israel hasn't commented. President Rouhani said his country would take revenge in due time, but wouldn't fall into a trap. That could be a reference to hopes in Iran that President-elect Biden will rejoin a deal that gives Iran sanctions relief in return for restrictions on its nuclear activities. President Trump withdrew from the agreement in 2018. At this base in Iraq, used by American forces to coordinate airstrikes, they told us their threat level hasn't changed. The Pentagon announced this month that troop numbers in Iraq would be cut by 500 just before President-elect Biden takes office. General Ryan Rideout told us it won't impact operations.
I think we're capable. I don't think you'd see much of a difference, I guess.
But critics say it could give a boost to militia groups backed by Iran that have fired scores of rockets at US targets this year alone. And across the border in Syria, the fight against ISIS still isn't over. This sprawling camp is home to more than 60,000 displaced people. On the ground, the 82nd Airborne Division is patrolling the desert. It's thought thousands of the extremists are still at large.
The point of these patrols is to stop ISIS from coming back and gaining a toehold in villages like this one.
Lieutenant Colonel Val Morrow told us they're trying to persuade locals that the US will stick with them in the struggle against ISIS.
We're not going away until they're gone, is the bottom line.